Warning. This video and videos alike may cause you to spend excessive amounts of money on physical media. I and this channel are not responsible for your irresponsible spending.
It's only $1. Hello, my friends. How you doing today? And guess what? Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, yes, they got some new stuff. Yes, Christmas is over. New Year's is over. Everything's over. And they restocked. I don't know if this is stuff that they had hidden in the back, but when I went out to go look for it the first time around, this wasn't here. Okay, I went to multiple Dollar Trees during the Christmas season, and I saw boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff that I was not interested in. I tried to stay away from the DVDs, but I couldn't. This time around, I just couldn't. I couldn't stay away from the DVDs. Let me catch my breath there, because I was super excited. I was excited because there was some stuff out there that I have been looking for a while, and it was there, and I was like, where did it come from? This is stuff that I've seen people pick up in the past. And we just walked into this random Dollar Tree, and all of a sudden, bam! Let's get into it. So I got a bag full of stuff: DVDs, Blu-rays, and a CD. There's a CD in here. I bought a CD from the Dollar Tree. So let's see what we got here. Let me get ready. I'll pick them out random like I normally do. We'll talk about my reasoning behind them, why I got them, you know where I got them. Anyway, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, especially the subscribe button, so that way we can build up this fortress of solitude that I am creating here in YouTube land. First pickup is Original Sin. If I remember correctly, I own this on the DVD wow, this is a DVD on a VHS format. Okay, wow. I just got out of work, okay? I was just excited to make this video. A VHS format, yes, Original Sin, and it stars Angelina Jolie and Antonio Banderas. Yes, Antonio Banderas. And if you've been watching this channel, you know I can't pass up on an Antonio Banderas film, okay? He's Antonio Banderas and Angelina Jolie. It's rated R. This is a younger Angelina Jolie. So if I remember correctly, this would have been when I first started collecting media, VHS tapes, and I was probably like, yeah, Angelina Jolie. Throughout the years, my Angelina Jolie fascination has kind of dwindled. But if I remember correctly, this movie was halfway decent. So Original Sin, one of my first Dollar Tree pickups, okay? Next one is one that I don't know if I got to check my little database thing to see if I even own. I might already own this. This might be a second pickup. This might be one of those I done goofed, because the place was so packed and there was so many people digging through. It was like one of those things where you're trying to grab what you can, but you got this guy on the side of you. You got this lady looking over your shoulder. You got a kid running up and down the aisle, and you're trying to get as much as you can, and you got the carriage going on, and you got. And I'm just grabbing stuff. So I had no time to be looking through my database to see if I owned things or didn't own things. Yes, I probably should have pulled the carriage over to the side and checked my list of things, but I didn't, okay? Because it was $1. You know, I figured it was $1. And John Candy Canadian Bacon. I wasn't sure if I owned this one. Now, I'm a John Candy fanatic, okay? So why wouldn't I own this in my collection? I know that the last one I want to say I picked up was... I want to say like a Cool Runnings Disney Blu-rays thing there, but I'm not sure if I own Canadian Bacon. I did not hear good things about this. If I remember correctly, this is one of his. John Candy just passed away or was about to pass away, and it's like, okay, well, let's cash in on John Candy, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. This could be a classic that he totally backed up 100%, but I know with certain actors like John Belushi, and when it came close to their passing time, or they did pass or whatever, then they start releasing these other films that they're like, you know, they really didn't want them to be a prominent thing, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, here we go, we're gonna make $1, so here comes Canadian Bacon. So I don't know, maybe it is one of the good ones. I'm not sure. Comment below. You tell me what you think. Okay, these are two. They're gonna go back to back because I was confused. All right. So I saw a 2-pack, and it was this movie and another movie side by side, and it was called Young, Fast, and Fierce. Okay, and it looks like a post-apocalyptic kids I want to say go-kart race film. That's what it looked like to me. Okay, and I saw this in a 2-pack with an ice skating type movie with kids, and it's made by Echo Bridge, so I'm sure it's a real winner. But then there was a part 2. In the part 2, well, actually, the original one that was in the 2-pack was called V8 something or other. Okay, this one's called Young, Fast, and Fierce. But then I saw V8 2. So I'm like, okay, well, should I get the split pack thing? And then I have V8 1 because it says V8, and then I have V8 2, so they go side by side. Or should I buy them separately so I can have this Fast and Fierce and then V8? I just didn't want okay, I know it's a Dollar Tree disc, and I know it's probably not a big deal, but I didn't want them condensed into one disc. I was afraid that I was going to have some kind of problem with the picture quality. Not like these are probably big hits, but if you've ever heard of Young, Fast, and Fierce, which sounds like a child's version of Fast and the Furious, or V8, which sounds kind of like could be F9, Fast and the Furious 9. I don't know, maybe these are like the Fast and the Furious shows of children. Now, I got to tell you right now, I am not a Fast and the Furious fan. Okay, I watched part 1, and then I Tokyo drifted away. But I don't know. For some reason, this caught my eye. I figured kids, post-apocalyptic racing type thing. I mean, look at the back. I mean, I don't know. I was kind of sold. It's kind of weird. Okay, so look at the front of this. This is the V8 2, and in the back of V8 1, Young and Fast and Fierce has the same picture as what's on the. So this has got to be a winner. This is I think I won on this one. I mean, this is, comment below. Did I win on this one? Next one I picked up is a Blu-ray, and it is called Terminal, starring Margaret Robbie. And why did I buy it? Because it stars Margaret Robbie. That was it. I have no backstory to this. I didn't even read the back of it. It's called. It's got Simon Pegg in it, which is the guy from Shaun of the Dead, and Mike Myers. Is it the real Mike Myers? Yeah, Mike Myers. Yeah, Mike Myers from Wayne's World. Saturday Night Live. Mike Myers. Is this a winner? I don't know. Margaret Robbie, Simon Pegg, Mike Myers. I'm not a huge Margaret Robbie fan. I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the Suicide Squad, the first one. The second one I really liked. The first one I wasn't much of a fan of. Do I like Margaret Robbie as Harley Quinn? I didn't really care for the Harley Quinn solo movie. Also, I've been having a bad stretch of DC comic movies lately. I don't know what it is. It just Marvel is my thing. I don't know. It's just me. You might be a big DC fan. I just don't think DC has been hitting on the mark lately. I don't know. The last Suicide Squad I absolutely loved. First one I was like, I could care less. Harley Quinn, I thought that was like the Spice Girls girl power of superhero movies, and I was just very confused. But hey, Margaret Robbie, that's why I bought this. I saw her name on the cover. My kids like it. I figured I'd go for it. I have a CD. I'm gonna throw the CD in here because it's hanging out of the bag here. I was ready to fall out of the bag, and it's music from Degrassi, The Next Generation. Okay, and if you are a human being, let's get this straight. If you have never seen an episode of Degrassi, I don't care if you are 16 years old or 45 years old, watch Degrassi. Go back to the regular one, the Degrassi, and then Degrassi Junior High and high school and all of that stuff like that. Go right up to The Next Generation and then keep on going. I love it. I absolutely love it. I am obsessed. You cannot throw in one episode and not just binge watch this franchise. It is such a great show. And I was like, okay, well, maybe the soundtrack might be pretty cool. And it was $1. It was $1, and that's the bottom line. I was hoping it had the Everybody Wants Something. That's the song from I think it was Degrassi Junior High. And then they pushed it on the Degrassi High. And then when it came to Next Generation, the guy that sang the song became a father of one of the kids, and it just went on and on and on. But Degrassi is such a great show. It's like one of those that if you have kids and you have a difficult time talking to your kids about different things, okay, have your kids watch Degrassi. It touches on every single base that it could possibly touch on: depression, suicide, sickness, whatever your issue is, and you have a difficulty talking to your kids about. Degrassi touches on, and I was like, okay, the soundtrack. Maybe there's something good on here that I might actually love. And as I'm looking at the back of this thing, I see absolutely nobody that I know. So hopefully it's the cast of Degrassi singing the Degrassi songs, and I'll be like, yeah, I know that one. I remember that. It was a buck. It was a buck. And music from Degrassi, The Next Generation. I couldn't pass up on it. It was a book. Next one is that hockey movie that was part of the part 2 of the Fast and the Furious Kids, whatever. And this is the reason why I put the 2-pack away. And I was like, I can just buy this one because it was on Blu-ray. Wild Bunch on Ice. I don't know. Is this a cheap version of the Mighty Ducks? Is this the Dollar Tree version of the Mighty Ducks? Quack. Is this it? I mean, I don't know. It's Echo Bridge, winner, gotta be a winner. And it's rated, not rated. Okay, here we go. It's Region 1, and it's got a bunch of people. I have no idea who they are. Probably the same people that were in Fast and Furious Kids version in V8, and now they're on Ice. But it was a Blu-ray in a DVD combo pack. Okay, and it was $1. You know, sometimes when they put those public service announcements on the bottom of the TV where they're like, here's an 800 number for you to call if you're feeling like you have some kind of issue with something.
This is crack.
Something that I should start flashing whatever that is on the bottom of the screen, because this Dollar Tree thing and shopping thing, as far as Blu-rays and DVDs and CDs and toys and everything, has become a little bit of a sickness, a little bit of a compulsive addiction. You know, I mean, I put this up with an addiction. Okay, maybe I should change my name to something addiction. I don't know, but it's definitely a problem, because when you can't walk by a movie like Wild Bunch on Ice and be like, yeah, am I gonna watch this? Probably not. I mean, why did I buy it? I don't know. It was $1. I mean, it's like, why? Wild Bunch on Ice, The Legend of the Sure Shot. This might be my next favorite movie. This might be a gem. Okay. Next is Your Next meets The Purge. That sold it right there. And it's don't let them in. Just don't do it. Don't. Hey, Your Next meets The Purge. Hello. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. And buy this movie. Just buy it because it's $1. And it's got like masked people on the back like The Purge and what's the other one there? I got it over there on the what's the other one? Oh, I'm gonna draw a blank. Don't draw a blank right now. The Strangers. Yes. I did it. Yeah, look at him. I mean, this is a totally Dollar Tree. Strangers meets The Purge meets Don't Let Your Next. Don't let them in. Comment below if you've seen it. The Night Sitter. Don't read this bedtime story aloud. The Night Sitter. I mean, don't read it. I don't know. You from the creators of Final Destination. Okay, maybe it's a winner. I like Final Destination. I got no complaints with any Final Destination films, but The Night Sitter. If it's really about a book, don't read it. I mean, maybe it's like the never-ending story of horror movies, and that's going to be a big winner. This one I think I already own, but my wife threw it in the carriage because she was like, "Oh, it's got Robert Downey Jr. in it." I'm like, I'm Charlie Bartlett. I'm pretty sure I own this. I'm pretty sure she threw this in the carriage because I had Robert Downey Jr. in it, and she likes Iron Man and she likes Robert Downey Jr. But I'm pretty sure I own this Charlie Bartlett. Sounds very familiar. I don't remember ever seeing it. I'm pretty sure I own it on. I think this was another Dollar Tree pickup that I made in the past, and I want to say this is in the back of my closet or in a bin somewhere with my rest of Dollar Tree movies that I've never touched. So, Charlie Bartlett. This other girl on the cover here, Anton I don't know who that is. It's probably Kate Dennings or whatever. This girl looks very familiar. This one right here, I might be. Am I saying that right? Kate Dennings. If I'm holding that, this girl right over here, very familiar. Can't remember where she's from. If I look at the back, will they do that little thing in the little like? Yeah, this is what she's from. No, it's not going to do that. But Charlie Bartlett. I mean, that could be a winner. I got the next one. I'm going to hold off because I want to explain at the end for this one. And this one's called Freaks, and it actually has the fresh Rotten Tomato thing on it. So I said, you know what, Freaks, Rotten Tomato approved. Okay, yeah, I'm all for this. Bunch of people in it that I don't know. Yeah, sure, I'm good. Title: Freaks. They look just like us. Yeah, I would say, I mean, looking at the back of this thing, it probably cost them about 50 cents to make this movie. I could be wrong. This could be a big hit, but I don't know. It's certified fresh Rotten Tomatoes. I'm going to have to check the IMDb on this thing and see if this was worth the dollar I paid for it. Probably was. Probably it sounds like a oh yeah. That's worth something. I'll have to check that out later. That was not good. This one I was a little excited about, and it's also is this a Dollar Tree thing? I mean, is this like a must? I mean, I don't know how they ship these things, but luckily I've been very lucky with these things. But this is actually this is the Roger Corman Drive-In collection, okay, and it's got Beast from the Haunted Cave, The Wild Ride, High School Big Shot, T-Bird Gang, and Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious? Is this a Fast and the Furious day? I didn't even know I had that on there. Starring Jack Nicholson, John Ireland, Tony Miller, and more. And it's Roger Corman. That's all I gotta say. Roger Corman in 5 drive-in on 2-disc set. It's loose. There's a lot going on in here. I'm gonna have to check it out. But for $1, it was the only one they had. I did not find another one, and I was like, Roger Corman. I mean, Death Race 2000. I'm a Roger Corman guy. Piranha. You know, I was like, I'll give it a shot for $1. We'll see how safe that is. Now, this last one is one that I've been trying to get for a long time. Now there is a guy that likes to flip things, and he found this thing, and right away he's like, oh, I can't wait to flip it on. And I went and checked his website thing where he flips things on, and literally he paid $1 for it and was flipping it for $20. So I was like, I am not paying $20 for this crazy flipper. Okay, so I started checking other listings for this thing, and the prices fluctuated, you know, between $5 and $8 and $10 and $20. But still, in my heart, I'm like, it's $1. I know you paid $1 for it. Why are you ripping me off? Why you gotta rip me off? I understand you gotta pay for shipping. I understand you gotta pay for, but if you paid $1 for it and you bought like 10 copies, I mean, at least you could do is sell it for maybe $2, $3. At $3 or $3 shipping, $6. Okay, good. You made $2 profit, and more than likely you're gonna make profit off the shipping, because you never ship anything for like $3. And actually, when the postage comes in, it says $3. Usually, it says like $1.50. If they send it media mail, they're gonna get it for even less. You know, if I buy more from them, it's gonna be even cheaper. You know, so there's always a way for them to make money, and they know they're gonna make the money. So there's no way I was gonna spend $20 for this. But when he found it at the Dollar Tree, he read the back, the synopsis and everything, and explained it and everything. And I started looking it up, and I was like, wow, this sounds really interesting. And it's actually a triple feature, and it's on Blu-ray. And I was like, I want it. I want to see it, because I am a fan of animal killing movies. Sharks, whatever, spiders, arachnophobia type stuff. And this is the Spider triple feature. And it's also an Echo Bridge, and it's probably not even a great film, but I was like, the only thing I'm hoping is it in English, okay? And it comes with Spiders 2, and Spiders 3D. I know nothing about these movies. I know that I like the title. I liked the cover. The only thing I'm hoping is that they're in English, okay? Because there are some times you buy things from the Dollar Tree and they're not in English. They're foreign releases. This is Region 1, so I'm good with that, or Region A, so I'm good, but sometimes they are foreign films, and you get them home and you throw them in, and it's like subtitles galore, and you're like, what did I just buy? I'm hoping that this is not a subtitle situation, but I do know that these are all being sold separately, and I believe that Spiders 3D or whatever has a different title. I've done a little bit of research. I've been wanting this, and when I got there at this Dollar Tree, I'm standing next to the wife, and I picked it up, and I'm like, yes! spiders. I finally got it. I didn't have to pay the $10 or $20 that the people wanted for it. I'm paying $1. That's what I'm paying for it. And I was super excited. Now, is it any good? Please comment below if you've picked up spiders in your Dollar Tree pickups. If you've watched it, if it's decent, if it's halfway good. I mean, I picked up some pretty wacky spider, dinosaur, shock movies in the past from the Dollar Tree, and I'm like, wow, this is a pile of garbage. I mean, I bought Shocknado at top dollar, like the whole franchise, and I still confuse myself on why I bought Shocknado. It's like, Shocknado is so bad it's good. It's one of them things. Is this so bad it's good? You know what I mean? Is that one of those things? Shocknado's a mess. If you are a Shocknado fan, it's just confusing because it's like such a cheesy, low-budget pile of CGI garbage, and I'm like, yeah, you go, Beverly Hills 90210 guy, and Tiffany Amber Thiessen or whatever. You know, it's like, who's the other one that's in that? There's somebody in it. Oh, the blonde girl. Oh, I'm gonna draw a blank. And she's like in all of them, and like she used to be like really, really big, and now she's not really big anymore. Now she's doing the American Pie girl. I think she's from American Pie. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm not gonna remember her name. That's okay. But when she was American Pie, she was like the that was it. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden she's doing Shocknados. Or I could be totally wrong. I don't know. I could be totally wrong. But Spiders on Blu-ray is what I was looking for. $1. Super excited. I'm glad I got it. And that was the end of my Dollar Tree extravaganza once again. And if you've gone to your local Dollar Tree and you've noticed that there's new stuff up there, you know, comment below if there's something that I should have picked up, I should be looking for, I should be searching for. If you like these videos, please do me a favor. Hit that subscription button. I do a video 3 times a week. I give you information. I don't try to take nothing from you. I'm not trying to steal from you. If anything, I'm trying to give you either knowledge, information, free codes, free gifts, free whatever. Because you know what? Life's too short to be robbing people blind, you know, and I'm here to help you. So do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you